va a blindar. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Mere, no me venga a frontear. Pregúntale al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. Que manden, bajen PR. A la fama no se me aferren. No soy de la calle, pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieta ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hijo solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Tú estás frustrado, recuerda salieron de mí, pues si no le han informado. He visto que se han virado, pensaron que al negro lo habían frenado. 300 canciones dejé en la compu pa' que en el 3000 se les han pegado. Yo voy muy zafado, y ustedes lo saben. Para soy el negro del jarabe.
Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Phillies and the Washington Nationals. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and today we've got a division matchup between two teams certainly setting their sights on October as we get deeper into the back half of the season, guys.
That's right, Matty. These two teams both figure to be fighting each other and the rest of the league down the stretch for postseason position. There's still a good amount of time left in the season. This is when each game takes on a little added significance because the races, they're starting to take shape a little bit. This one ought to be a good litmus test for both of these clubs.
Carlos Rodon will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gene Story is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. So, guys, these Nationals, as they interplay here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer. Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
That brings up Alec Bohm. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Previously against Carlos Rodon, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
That is third. The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Next, it'll be Francisco Lindor. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which sits 3rd best in the National League.
And he's also right there in the top 5 in both batting average and home runs. He's really a great all-around hitter.
Now the first pitch. The 1-0. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Robles is on his horse, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, this guy's got the home run and runs batted in thing figured out for the Triple Crown, but he's not in the top 5 in the batting average, and if he wants to win the Triple Crown, so he's going to have to make up a lot of ground.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he's back in standing. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here's the 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Digging in next, Rowdy Tellez, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. He's ready now. The pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they move on top 4-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
Batting 6.
In now, Eloy Jimenez, and here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Jimenez is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Fastball well outside.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The pitch. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now here's the first offering.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Adley Rutschman digging in now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Now the first pitch, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Zach Plesac, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Story is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Victor Robles.
Striding in now for the Nats, Victor Robles. First offering. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now. You grab your gloves to run out on the field for the bottom of the first inning, and you got a 4 spot, a crooked number up on the board for your pitcher. They're feeling super confident about the way they're playing.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Full count, 3-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Victor Robles leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 21 for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now. That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry. Here now is Juan Soto, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Plesac has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they called today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. But the Nationals draw one back on the solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now a 4-1 game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gene Story. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Story playing up the middle in center field in this one, although he is most often considered a left fielder. The 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike two. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
At the plate now, Alec Bohm, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. 1-1 the count now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
All even at 2-2. Here it is.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Robles is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he lifts it in the air to right field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and the inning is over.
You forget what you're fighting for when you're
So now into the box is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Lifetime versus this arm. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Now here's the pitch.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So 2 out, nobody on. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First pitch of the AB now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nationals gone in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he lays off again, ball 3. Rowdy Tellez waits on deck. The 3-1, and he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Kiermaier, still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. And he fouls this one off. No outs, nobody on. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Stepping in once again is XXVIII. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Has a look, now the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Anderson is there, and he's got it for the first out. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, Adley Rutschman. He's set. Here it comes. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike two. Swing and a little tapper. Again, a 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Zach Plesac, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. First time up, he went down looking. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Godfather is Tokyo and I'm Godzilla. Playing blackjack versus Daniel on the car dealer. Just bought a demon, I'm screaming about the car dealer. Last temptation of Mike, but I'm a God figure. Tell me as a Bob that the God don't need a job, and if I did.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
First delivery to him.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0 home.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Luis Garcia is at the plate as he looks at ball one. 264 is average entering play, 6 home runs, and 30 RBIs. The 1-0. One out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Full count now. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Carter Kieboom digs in now as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Garcia stands at first with 1 out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
From the belt, kicks and deals. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. 2 out with the man at first. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Nationals leave 1. They trail 6-1.